Dieting. You want to start that diet, but you're just not sure what's okay to eat and what's not okay to eat. Let's talk about it. Boom, hey guys, welcome back to the Fit Life Over 40 channel. I'm Roosevelt, and today we're gonna talk about what foods are okay to eat when you're trying to lose some weight, drop some body fat, and achieve that body composition that you want. But before I get started, there's a couple things that I think you should know. Two things while dieting I think are essential. Not so much the food that you're eating, but how you go about planning what it is that you're going to eat. The two items that I believe every dieter should have should be: one, a food scale, and two, a nutrition label. You have to understand how these things work in order to fit things into your diet that you want to consume. That's a huge part of staying on the diet. Your food has to taste good. No one is going to stick to a diet, especially if they have to eat food that they don't like. So with that being said, I'm going to run off a list of foods that I like to eat. I have broken them down into carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. There's numerous other foods out there, but these are some basic, simple things that you can look into that I believe that taste pretty good and makes it easy for the diet to stay on. The first thing is seasonings. Low sodium, low calorie seasoning is huge. A lot of people cut their sodium. I don't believe that that's a good idea. As long as you keep the sodium levels consistent, you should not have a problem retaining extra water. I'm going to start with the list of proteins. Steak, lean cut steak. That's where reading the nutritional label becomes very important. Chicken breast, lean pork cuts, eggs, fish, bison. Those are the main protein sources that I like to stick to. I like to keep it pretty simple, and by keeping it simple also helps me figure out any problems that may come up as far as bloating or gut health or whatever. If I'm keeping my sources of food pretty consistent, it makes it very easy for me to diagnose any problems and correct them. We're gonna move into fats. Fat sources, I like things like coconut oil, olive oil, peanut butter, almond butter, rapeseed oil. Simple, basic fats. Healthy fats from avocados, peanuts, almonds. Simple fat sources. Like I said, it's easy to diagnose any problems that may come up, and they're so interchangeable. You could have a meal with almonds. You can have a meal with some peanuts. You could put peanut butter on celery sticks. There's so many ways to fit those fats in and still have it taste pretty good. Last but not least is my carbohydrate sources. Another thing that I like to keep really simple. Now, all carbs aren't created equal. They say that they're not. Any processed food like refined grains and processed cereals and stuff that's not natural from the earth, your body may not digest that well. So pay attention to the carb sources that you choose. If it's causing digestive problems or bloating or whatever, try to keep any refined stuff to a minimum. Now, the carb sources that I like to use are things like cauliflower, broccoli, apples, blueberries, strawberries, peaches. Bananas are okay, but that's one fruit that you kind of have to be careful with. It's one of the fruits that are pretty high in carbohydrates. So one medium banana is like 35 to 40 grams of carbs. So you have to be able to understand what a medium banana looks like. That's why I say food scales. There's no guesswork. There's none of that. You know exactly what it weighs. You plug it into your calorie tracking device and it gives you exactly what it is. So no mistakes made when you have a food measuring device, whether it be a set of measuring cups or a food scale. I say a food scale because it's the most accurate and consistent. Now, as far as dairy goes, someone may be wondering, unsweetened dairy is good. Unsweetened almond milk, plain Greek yogurt, low-fat milk. Be aware of skim milk. Even though they say it's fat-free milk, if you look at the nutritional label, a lot of fat-free skim milk is high in sugar. So I don't recommend fat-free skim milk. I choose almond milk because, as you know, or you may not know, our bodies really aren't designed to digest cow's milk. Now, I know that I struck just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to foods, but the bottom line is that you can pretty much eat whatever it is you want as long as it fits within the macros that you are following. If you're like me and you like to keep things very simple while dieting, I pick a host of foods that I'm going to eat until I'm just tired of it. When I'm tired of it, I'll go back and I'll rewrite the diet that I want and fit in some different foods that I've been craving, keeping it within a healthy range. So that becomes very important. Meal prep planning becomes very important when dieting. Those who don't plan properly, you plan to fail. Know what it is that you're going to be eating before you eat it. Don't eat it and then track it afterwards. There's no worse feeling to eat something and then go to track it afterwards and find out that you went over on your calories for the day. When dieting, no one wants any wasted days. You want every day to count. Meal prep, plan ahead, and when you do that, you plan to succeed. Now, when low carb dieting, there is some health risks that come with it. Are they life-threatening? No, but it can get uncomfortable, things like cramping, constipation, in some cases, high cholesterol, brain fog, low energy. That's where the refeed days come in. I just did a video on refeed days. I suggest that you check that out. But yeah, those are a few foods that you can consider consuming while dieting. There's no need to overcomplicate it. Keep it simple, get the diet over with, and get on with your life. So that's gonna be the video for today. Once again, I wanna thank you for watching. You can follow me on Instagram at Harley Davidson or nothing. You can follow me on Twitter at FitLifeOver40. I also have a podcast that I'm slowly building that is available on all platforms, and the name of it is Fit Life Over 40. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and please don't forget to hit that notification bell every time, so you know every time I upload a new video. So once again, guys, thanks for watching. Any comments in the comment section below? Any questions in the comment section below? And I'll see you guys at the next video.